Hello friends, and welcome back. Today we are going to be talking about things to remember and that will help you to stay on track towards your goals. So I'm just going to go over 3 things here. We're going to go into depth a little bit about each one, and hopefully you'll grab something here that can really help you to hone in, stay working towards that goal, stay on track when maybe otherwise you would have fallen off a bit. So super great things here today. I'm really excited to share them. They're things that have helped me and currently do still help me. So super quick, we're gonna go ahead and dive right in. First one is very, very simple. You've probably heard me say it before if you've been in any of my lives or other things. Have a plan. So sounds, super easy, super simple. Have a plan. Yes. Okay, whatever. I can do that. But, and I'm talking a lot of what I'm going to relate it to is going to be workout related. But having a plan makes a massive difference. When you don't have to get up every day and, say, okay, I know I need to work out for the next 30, 45 minutes, but what am I going to do? One, that wastes a lot of your time. You end up having way less time than you would have if you just knew what you were going to do when you got up, because you have to sit and think about it. 2, it gives you an opportunity when you don't have a plan to, skip it or kind of back out or push it off to later, because it's not automatic. When you have a plan for your goal, specifically this example for your workouts, when you've got that plan, when you know what you're going to be doing every time you show up, or at least, for the week when you show up before you kind of regroup and replan, it makes it easier to just do it, to just go with it, and there's less resistance. We want to create the least amount of resistance for ourselves possible. So when I'm saying resistance, I'm saying things like that opportunity to skip or that easy out, oh, I don't have time to sit here and think about what I'm going to do. I'm going to run out of time anyways. So I'll just do it later, or I'll just do it tomorrow. And that becomes another tomorrow, and suddenly you haven't done anything all week. So super basic here, super simple. Have a plan. Know what you're going to do, whether it's in a workout and you get a plan like my app or my ebook, or you make your own plan that you write out every day for the week or whatever, or on Sundays for the entire week. You want to have a plan going into it so you know what you're going to do. You have action steps and you're ready to tackle it. It's there. The steps are ready. You just do it. That's all you got to do. All right, now the next 2 are going to be a little bit more mindset-ish, which is something that I promise can help you massively in this area, and of course other areas of your life. But in this staying on track area, mindset, it can be a really, really huge factor. I know it was for me for a long time, or it took me a long time to get to a place where I'm in a good mindset for staying on track consistently. So number 2 is going to be, remember, it's not all or nothing. So with any goal, and again, we're going to specifically use workouts and fitness as an example, it's not all or nothing. It's not, well, I have to do every single thing perfectly, or I'm just not going to do it at all. Because that mindset just kind of sets you up to, 1, fail, and 2, just quit and be off track consistently. Because when you're so strict and so just crazy about every little thing with yourself and so hard on yourself, it really just doesn't give you any leeway. It doesn't give you any flexibility to, say, okay, maybe I didn't get my full 40 minutes in today, but I'm going to do this 30 minutes that I have, or this 20 minutes that I have, and I'm just going to keep on keeping on after that and get back on track tomorrow. That's a major, major thing. You always, when thinking about staying on track with any goal, you don't want to be so strict with yourself that you can't recover from one little, off day or one little thing that you had to adjust. Something that's so, so important is being able to be flexible and adjust and just do what you can do in that moment or in that day, because it's not always going to be perfect. Life is crazy, things come up, and there's just times when we have to adjust and we have to adapt to some situation that we didn't expect to be in that day, whether it's, your schedule got thrown off, so your workout time gets minimized, or just whatever it may be, always remember it's not all or nothing. Doing the best that you can do that day is 1,000,000,000% always going to be better than just nixing it and giving up that day. So having the mindset of it's not all or nothing allows you to be flexible. It allows you to adjust and adapt to new situations that may arise and to keep going and still feel good, because you're gonna feel much better, again with the workout example, if you go ahead and use those 25 minutes that you have to get a nice workout in, even if maybe it's not your full thing, than if you just, skip it that day. I promise it always feels better and it keeps you on track. It is okay to adjust sometimes and to realize that, you know what, I'm gonna adjust today, but tomorrow I'm gonna be right back where I need to be. So always adjust. Remember, it's not all or nothing. You can go with the flow sometimes and adapt to new situations. All right, and then number 3. This is something else that's going to be really important for your mindset. I think it's important to remember because a lot of times, okay, I'll go ahead and say it before I go into it. You won't always be motivated. I know that it sounds like, oh man, I just want to be motivated. I want to be excited, because everything seems easier when you're just like raring to go and you're ready to do it. But if you go in expecting to always feel motivated and always want to, get that workout in or go after that goal or do that extra reading or whatever that you scheduled for yourself that day, whatever it may be, you're going to be disappointed in yourself at least every so often. So don't have that mindset where you feel like you should always be ready to go, always be excited, always want to put in the work, and just always naturally have this motivation coming out of you. Because I promise everyone has days or even spurts of, a couple days or a week where they're just not feeling it. There's something off. You're not motivated. You're tired. Maybe work's been a little bit more tough. So lately, and getting your workouts in isn't as appealing. So you have the choice then there to go, well, I'm not motivated, so I'm just not going to do it. Or, okay, I may not be motivated right now, but I am determined to get to my goal. I am dedicated to my plan that I made in step 1, and I'm going to do it anyways. Even again, if you have to adjust and adapt, some days, you can still stay determined, stay dedicated, even through times when you're maybe not feeling your most motivated. So, super important to remember that even I, who pretty much always gets my workouts in and things like that, there are days when I'm just not motivated, I'm not feeling it. And you know what? Yeah, maybe I just cut my workout from, the full thing to a couple less reps, or, I go a little slower through it, or I adjust a little bit because maybe I am kind of more tired than usual and I just need to work through it slower or things like that. But it's important to remember that everyone has days where they just don't feel like it. They just flat out don't want to do anything, laying in bed all day and, just napping away seems more desirable and just easier and better, and that's okay. It's okay to feel that way. What matters is what we do about it, how we act on our feelings. So remember, when you don't have motivation, that's when your dedication and your determination to get to your goal take over. So some things that you can do to really help push through those days when you're not motivated are to keep your goals visible. I know I've mentioned this before if you've watched other videos, but it's always good to remember. So write those goals down, keep it in your wallet, keep it on your bathroom mirror, just whatever, something where it's always being reminded, so your brain is taking it in. So you just see it and you can really just hone in on it sometimes. Or, maybe when you're not thinking about it and it's feeling like, I just won't do that today, you see it, you're reminded, you're like, you know what, I want that, I want this, I'm gonna do it. So keep your goal visible. Have a goal, first off, that is super important to you. Just because it's popular right now doesn't mean it matters to you. So I always use the example of, having washboard abs or building a huge butt. Like, just because that's really popular right now doesn't mean that it's going to keep you excited, because maybe you don't care about that. So make your goal matter to you. Find something that really resonates with you and incorporate that into your goal. You know, whether it's so you can run around with your kids more, you're going to stick to your workout plan because you just have more energy then. Or, you know, you're going to do a triathlon in a few months and you want to do your best, so you're going to stick to your training plan. So just whatever it is, make it matter to you. And then the third thing is just surround yourself with things that do help to motivate and inspire you. That can never hurt. So whether it's a vlog like this, a podcast, a book, quotes, Instagram accounts that make you, excited to work on yourself or be inspired to do bigger things, having those things around can really, really help to keep you motivated, or maybe spark you a little bit when you're not feeling motivated that day. So those three things, having a plan, remembering it's not all or nothing, and knowing that you won't always be motivated, can really, really help to keep you on track when maybe you're feeling like you might falter. Just reminding yourself of those things. And then also, it's important to remember that sometimes, you may just not stay on track. You may have a day where, it's just not meant to be for you. It's not in the cards. You didn't get the workout in. You had foods that you were like, dang it, why did I do that? Or, just whatever it may be. You skipped something that you were really hoping to get done, whatever it is. And especially in health and fitness, with your workouts and your eating, just always remember that you have your life. Like, we're building a lifestyle here. We're building a healthy lifestyle that makes us feel good, that serves us, and just makes us, is a component of us feeling our best and having our best life. So that one day or 2 days where you're just off track and, things are feeling like, what am I doing? Like, that's okay. It's a lifestyle, a full-on lifestyle that we want to last. So when you're feeling like maybe you did fall off track or whatever, put it in perspective there. You've got years and years and years of your life, so those couple of days don't matter. It's not a huge deal. It's not going to crush you forever. You can always bounce back. No matter how many days it's been, no matter how many workouts you missed, or, pizza parties you had day after day after day. It's never too late to bounce back, to get back on track, and to start, recorrect and go where you want to go with, your path every single day. So remembering that, and remembering that small steps add up. Small steps, whether it be, just squeezing in the 15-minute workout when you thought you weren't going to get anything in, or adding that veggie in every dinner when, before you just said, heck, I don't like vegetables, I'm not eating them. Or drinking that extra cup of water. All of these little things that you do day after day after day, they add up. They, make themselves into progress eventually, and that's what you need to remember. We're building a lifestyle. Small steps add up, so don't give up. You've got this. I've gone longer than I wanted to here, so guys, you're the best for being here. Let me know what you think below. Remember to like and subscribe so I can keep bringing you workouts and vlogs and other things like that. Let me know what you'd like to see below. And remember, guys, you've got this. I will see you next time.